All right, it's our 30th anniversary.
30th episode. Wow, who would have thought we'd make it this far?
Who would have thought?
30th episode, one for every gender. I'm happy to be on the show today.
Well, we need to do 10,000 more episodes to account for all the genders there are, of
Yes,
course.
yes, of course.
How are you? You're back. Otis T's back from the vacation.
Yes, went to Las Vegas, had a wonderful time, saw the Dead and Company shows at the Sphere. They're back there tonight. It's the second weekend of it. I wish I could be there, but it's too
expensive.
Oh, yeah, it's very expensive. Far trip. I hate planes, I realized. This was the first time I'd ever flown. Wasn't nervous, but it's just like being on a bus. It's terrible.
I don't mind the bus though. I don't know. I never.
It's because you're in the back. You don't have to have people breathing down your neck.
When I was a kid and they would talk about Rosa Parks, who she wanted, they tried to send her to the back of the bus, and she said no. I was like, well, that's where all the cool people sit in the back of the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Rosa Parks is kind of a square.
Yeah, I agree. She's certainly not round.
No.
I said once, this ties in. I said once at there's a song, The Other One, which is what the Dead would call black people. The Other One, no. There's a song called The Other One about Weir joining, like he got running away when he was a teenager. He says, the bus came by and I got on, that's when it all began.
Yeah.
And I thought that he stole that from Rosa.
Yes, yeah, he did.
I said that to somebody once in line years ago at a show. Bombed worse than any comedy I've ever done.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
I know, that's pretty, and it's such a specialized thing, no one would get it.
So would you go back? I mean, yeah, obviously you would go back.
If it was drivable, I'd go back for another thing of shows of the Dead.
Yeah.
They're there through July, but WrestleMania there next year, Lukey. We should go.
Well, it depends on how. I probably should have enough funds for it that time.
Yeah, if we just put aside a little bit a month.
Yeah.
And like I told you, I was shocked. The drinks there were not that bad. $4 for rum and cokes I'm getting at casinos, like right on the strip. And the traffic wasn't bad either.
Wow.
Yeah. It was city's very walkable anyway. I think that's why it's the traffic.
Any good story? Any good drug stories? You saw the visuals on the Sphere with the.
Oh yeah, it was great. People were for our video fans. Just seeing grown men that were probably like lawyers or doctors going like this, out of sync with the music. I'm wiggling my fingers around like a tarot reader.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. Sometimes they wear the little finger gloves.
Yeah.
And they're just going around going.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. It's that's definitely. Did you go on to see anything else besides the Sphere? I know with the casinos and.
The shows take a lot out of you. They play for like almost 3.5 hours. It's worth it. I mean, you get your money's worth because they don't tour with an opener or anything. They just go out and play.
I didn't know they didn't do that. That's awesome. I really respect that. I had no idea about that.
Yeah, different songs every night. Like they'll play like 16, 17 a night. So the last three, they didn't play any. It's like 8 sets of 3 weekend shows.
Yeah.
So they definitely won't play any of the same on the same weekend. And they'll probably only play like half of the ones they played last week this week.
Okay.
And it'll be in different parts. Like sometimes the song opens or can close. Sometimes if they do like 2 nights at a place, they'll play. If there's a reprise on the song, like a part where it comes back at the end, they'll play that as the encore of the second night if they started the first night with the beginning of the song. It's neat. It's like they put the Easter eggs there, only they didn't kill Christ for it.
Yeah, there's nothing worse though when every concert I've been to, which is like probably like 5 or 6, every time like I went to go see I went to see Primus, and I was just
thank God the boy's not alone.
I went to see Primus and
that black thing might take him away.
Mastodon played what it felt like for like 3 hours.
I think my friend Tall Mark was at that same show.
Yes, he was. Probably was.
And I was going to go, but I could. This is how terrible it is. I remember it was the summer of 2018.
It was.
I'm such a nerd knowing that, but yeah, Mastodon's one of those bands that they have a lot of good stuff, but they act like they're too cool for their own music. And the guy has face tattoos. The one guitar player.
You can't respect that.
No, it's bad.
And then I went to see Falling in Reverse at the Fillmore, even before I did Punchline, and it was
yeah, they're not my thing.
What, Falling in Reverse? I was 16. That's my. I wouldn't listen to.
Oh
him
yeah,
now.
I don't hate the genre. I just think the guy's he's a prick.
Fag. Yeah, he is. But and then the band. You ever hear the band Issues?
Yeah, I know Issues. The singer was a rapist, right?
Really?
Yeah, he got
good.
I saw them once open for some, like a lot of these bands you end up seeing when they open for some, especially like I used to go to a lot of the metal shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And like they were up there. I thought these guys are as like cookie cutter as it gets.
Yeah, and it always went like the opener. I was like, oh, I don't know who this is, but they actually sound pretty good. Then the feature would do like a 9-hour set, and then
just like comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like I guess if you don't know them, you hold the feature to a higher standard. It's like they're doing an hour. I want to see them.
Yes.
I want dazzle me.
Dazzle me. Yes. But yeah, it was. I'm glad I'm glad that.
I had a great time. You would have really liked it. I wouldn't say that to you.
How would it be if for like tall people? Is it fine?
It's fine.
Okay. Because most of these concerts, I know.
I think
worn out in the knees.
I know. I think a lot of that, it's got to just be like the burden of like that's what I did to myself with the plane. I had a middle seat on the way back, a non-stopper from Vegas, and I just got myself pissed because I'm like I have to sit between these assholes. And it was two dudes, of course. It's never like hot co-eds.
It never is.
Could you imagine? You sit down. I'm Brittany. I'm actually.
It's a 98-year-old woman and a fat Egyptian mob boss, and you're like you're just suffering right there.
Oh my gosh! But enough about the lizard people.
Of course.
I'm still jet lagged. That's the other part. The flight. It landed in Philly at 7 a.m. on Monday, and they left the lights on the plane. I think they just forgot to turn them back off. I mentioned to you while talking. A couple got into a screaming match on the plane at like 3 a.m. Like older than us, they were screaming the most like, no, you shut your stupid fucking face. You're the fucking problem. And 30 rows of people turned around and looked at this.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
It's like Putty and
Elaine
and the hell was his name? The third guy in the row.
I remember that, yeah.
Vegetable lasagna.
It was just like that. It really was.
Yeah.
The woman certainly didn't look like Elaine.
I'm sure not. No. And let's not get started on vegetable lasagna. More like collard greens.
It was tofu. But yeah, hold on. There was something good. I thought I had it. Now I'm losing it, folks. Yeah, I didn't. It took a lot out of you, so I just wandered around. You know, I like to walk places, so I walked for what? Did I get a tan? Do I look tan?
Yeah.
All right, good. I realized that I was in the 99-degree heat in the sun, and I didn't wear any sunblock at all the whole weekend.
Do you get sunburn?
No, but then I was saying that to a coworker, and she's like, well, you know, you could still get cancer from it. And I thought, oh, man.
Well, good. Hopefully I do get cancer. Hopefully I do. I don't want my.
That's my big thing. Could you imagine if I said that it worked? So, good. I'm hoping I get it. I'm hoping the cancer ward burns down with me there at my first treatment.
I wouldn't mind. Like, I told you this. Like if I got cancer.
Oh yeah, we talked about this on the show.
If I got cancer, I wouldn't want cancer. But if I had cancer, all right, you move on.
Or you die.
You die, yeah. But like
Luke, why are you always so dark?
I was talking to Nick about this. And we were saying, like, if
the war hero, great friend, but he goes face to face with death all the time.
No, he doesn't. He's in the National Guard.
Yeah, he handed out those blankets at every flood.
Exactly.
He put the sandbags down at the levies.
He was in a hotel during the riots.
Yeah.
If I found out I had cancer, I wouldn't even get chemotherapy. I wouldn't get. I feel like chemo is the thing that makes you.
Yeah, you'd be a drag on chemo.
Me? You'd be a total drag.
Yeah, you'd look like Little Bill. You'd shrivel.
I wouldn't do anything.
No.
I'd be such a depressive
Oh, my,
bitch.
you'd be Jake. You'd be your brother.
I would, yeah. No, I wouldn't be that. I wouldn't be that. No, I wouldn't be that morbid.
Well, no, if you were dying, they'd be giving you pain. They'd be giving you opiates because they wouldn't care.
Oh, that's right.
That's how when they say make them comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them heroin.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It doesn't matter if you get addicted. You're going to die, bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The one drug I want to try is Ambien. I hear you get really good dreams off Ambien.
I don't know anything about it. I really don't.
I know it's a sleeping pill. That's it.
Is that what Eminem was hooked on? I remember he was hooked on sleeping pills.
It probably was Ambien. Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, listen, maybe that's why he got that tattoo of his daughter. That's awful, that arm tattoo.
I didn't see it.
It's like he talks about it in like every song. He has the big arm tattoo of his daughter.
Yeah, I think Eminem's a fucking pussy, so I just can't stand him sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. I'm over him. I hate how much he means to trash. He means a lot to stupid people.
Yes.
And like I think he's a smart guy, but it's like Trump. He's like Trump.
He is like Trump, but he hates
non-politicals.
And he hates Trump.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just like he would like Trump anyway. Like,
Exactly.
I do like that he hated George Bush. He really he said, I hate quoting rap lyrics because I'm not gay, but I only saw this because I read about it with like celebrities saying things and getting in trouble for like saying threats. He said, I don't rap for dead presidents. I'd rather see the president dead. It's never been said, but I set precedents. But they had to play the line dead. They had to play it backwards on the radio. He goes, I'd rather see the president, yeah. Then meanwhile, he has a song, and then I chopped up my wife's neck in front of our baby and threw her in the lake, and she drowned.
Bitch, you fucking whore, you fucking cheated on me. I'll kill you. That's in that Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So long. Bitch, you did me so wrong. And I don't want to go on living in this world as this gender.
Oh, it's a gender.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big pussy sometimes. He has great music, though. That's the one thing we got to commend him on. He has fantastic music.
The early stuff is very similar to some Timbaland comedy, I would say.
Yeah.
Violence, just violence.
Yeah, real Slim Shady.
He was up all night drinking, popping Ambien, beating Kim.
Taking chemo. What?
Yeah, The Rock says chemotherapy. Or not Steve Austin says chemotherapy turns you blonde. What?
They're going to make you piss black, son. What? You shrivel up like a grape, son. Turn into a raisin. What?
Then R-Truth comes in. Ready to go to the winery. What truth? No, he shrivels up and dies. Yeah, that wasn't R-Truth at all. Yeah, we put the dye in the wine.
Nothing happened since you've been gone. I tried to talk to women. It's been a big drag.
Oh yeah, that woman the other night was giving Luke the classic woman gives you the mixed signals. I don't know if I want you to come over. I don't know. They just want attention.
Well,
guys do that too.
Well, it was set up that I buy a thing of what's a bottle of wine in the fridge.
There is?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And so I was gonna get it to bring over to drink and to perhaps have coitus, consensual coitus at her house.
Yeah.
And so I said, hey, we're texting, and she goes, hey, I get done at 12:30.
Again tonight?
No, this is
the other. You
Friday.
haven't talked to her since?
No.
Oh, you could do it, dude. You've put in time already.
I don't feel like it. No,
but you got to wait for her to text. Has she texted you yet?
No, she's read it. She's seen it, read my text, and not responded.
You've sent another text?
I sent the question more. I'm gonna get into it.
Did you send it after I said don't send any more messages?
Yes.
You're sunk.
I sent it before. You let me just get into it.
I'm gonna get another beer. Go on.
Okay.
I'm listening, fella.
So we're talking. And the whole thing was that I can go over her house with a thing of wine, and we drink, which would lead to consensual coitus.
I'm sorry. Let me write that down. You go with a thing of wine, and you drink. Okay. All right. Go on. Is the TV on?
I don't even know.
Oh my god. All right. So maybe they turn out the lights and have like a lamp, and you can sit.
What is this?
Like you said, where we got the wine. So then we were gonna drink. I got the toilet paper, then I was going to wipe my ass. I'm just giving you the business.
I like it. And so she would text me at 12:30 saying, hey. I said, hey. And she would say, do you still want to come over? And I'd be like, yes. And then the one time she goes, do you still want to come over? And I said, yes. And then she waited an hour and a half at 12:30, so 2 o'clock. She goes, hey, I know it's late. Do you still want to come over? And, of course, I'm, asleep by that point on Friday.
2 o'clock is when it happens. That's when they just say, because that's when the bars close. It's sitting there.
Oh, really?
And when it comes to texts, like come over texts with people who don't really care about each other, I would say it's like an hour and 20-minute. Like, if she texts you, like in that context, if she texts you at 12:30, it's really like it's a little after 10. Yeah. Or no, that's going to 11. That's my math was.
Right. So then she does that. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So it was like she texted me. So I was like, Monday comes, same thing. We have texting. She goes, hey, I should be at my place at 12:45, 1 o'clock. I go, okay. What time do you want me over there? She goes, and then she says, I don't know. You kind of make me nervous.
Oh yeah,
And I was like, oh, thank you. That makes me feel great about myself.
She has no self-esteem.
Of course not. And I was like, okay. Well, I was like, I understand your point of view. I mean, honestly, yeah, it makes sense because you're inviting.
Black. Yeah, she's white, by the way.
She's white, but it's like. Obviously, you're nervous inviting guys over your house, but here's the thing: you're inviting
She's
guys.
Probably sucked 3 or 4 dicks a week since he was 13. The fucking pig. You should bring her over here.
No. I don't want to. I don't want to bring women over because it just.
You're worried that I'm going to be embarrassed. I'd leave.
No, I don't. No, I would. If I brought one over, I would like you to walk up and down the halls drunk saying the N-word so that I would get them to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them over here to bother me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think I might just be asexual. I'm like a fucking fungi.
No, you're trying to talk yourself out of doing this.
I probably am.
It's because it's nerve-wracking and like
it's nerve-wracking.
But if it's lousy, it's just one lame night.
Exactly. But I get over it. I'm not worried about being lousy. But the thing is that she is such a fucking pig. She's a pig woman. She's ugly.
We've all done.
I know, but it's just she is ugly, and that's what pissed me off is that she was ugly and she acted like she was a hot woman. That's what really pissed me off. Because if she was hot, I would definitely put up with all this. But she's.
Well, then there's also the scale of hotness versus how they act versus like what family they come from.
Yeah.
And it's like you'll hear them say something like, "Yeah, like my last boyfriend, he was such a jerk. He used to tell me I was useless and not good at anything." Then it's like,
he's right.
Are you going to be ready to go to dinner soon?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, maybe if I was telling you were a fucking nothing, you would have been happy.
Exactly,
but
yeah.
It's all, that's dating, dude. That's you go up, because women, they like
what's the point of it then?
There isn't any. Why do you think I stay home now?
Exactly. It's like, why don't, I mean, it makes sense that guys are gay. Well, it doesn't make sense that guys.
No, gay guys do that stuff too. They always break each other's heart.
That's why it doesn't make sense. That's why it doesn't make sense. Let's say if there was 2 gay guys that had a relationship that we had, but they would fuck each other,
right?
That would make sense.
The weekday comics.
Yes, the weekday comics. Oh, Dave, it feels so good.
We're in LA.
You like
Don't tell anybody about. Don't tell my mom.
I can't get buried in a Jewish cemetery now.
Yeah, me neither, because I didn't get into show business.
Sucking my dick's not kosher. Anyway.
Oh my God, are you Kevin Spacey?
But no, but it makes it. That's what if guys had were just like us and they would have sex. To me, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's what every guy at every bar has thought for you. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Okay, well,
Norm had a sketch about that. Do you remember that? The world's first 2 gay men on a CD.
Yeah. Well,
oh my God! I think that was Will Ferrell doing the.
It might have been. I'm not sure.
But
I was like, I guess I don't talk about this as much as most people, so I guess these are normal things that I think
they are normal. Yeah, you think that when it happens to you, you think you're being ridiculous. You can overthink it, but it's like it's frustrating because it's like, where does this person get off? Yeah. Everybody is more attracted to somebody when they think that the time is running out. Like they think that they're, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like if this girl was texting you a lot, you'd probably have ghosted her.
Oh my God, yeah.
I hate that it's like that.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying I wish that you could just
if
text someone the amount that you like them.
Yeah. Well, if she was attractive, I would be happy. I mean, she's not attractive.
Yeah.
You would think an ugly woman.
All right, fuck her then. You should delete her then. Does she have your number?
Yeah.
All right, well then, I would just don't message anything. She's gonna message you this weekend.
That's what I think's gonna happen.
I would bet my life, and I bet you it's gonna be late. But you have to act indifferent. Don't act angry. Don't act like, oh, good, thank goodness, I was nervous. Just say, act like nothing's happened. Act like it's the exact same thing.
Well, if she sends me a text, she goes, hey, I say, oh, hey, do you want to come over? What should I say, maybe?
No, if she says you want to come over, say, yeah, I can, and then give her a time. Don't say what time, because then it seems like you're waiting around. Say, okay, I can come over, how's 11:30? There you go. All right. Because 11:30, if you know what
have
I mean,
everything have it all be your idea, but make it seem like it's her idea.
That's all there is. They have to, and
yeah.
They really like to think that they manipulate it. Like, oh, so I'll tell you, with me, a lot of women like that. They think especially if they meet me at comedy, they think like, oh my God, this guy thinks he can say whatever he wants to women. I'm going to be the one woman that he can't have.
Right.
And they always and it's always mid women who do that. It's
of course,
because it's their way. It's like if they think you can fuck someone hotter. Which it's like the hottest woman there is the one you're about to do, unless it's a man. But it's like the best cheeseburger is the next cheeseburger.
But that's what
I don't want anyone to think that I'm comparing women to something as
useful as a cheeseburger.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Something as far above them as meat. But yeah, they like to. You know what I mean? It's like if their interpretation of you is that's the downside of being a wild boy.
And then with that, that's how like being gay, but feminine gay guys, that's complete. That has to be complete mental disorder.
What are you suggesting that they're neurodivergent gay men?
Feminine gay men.
Oh, why? Because they actively
they have the right DNA to be a man and have more,
right
men psychology.
So you think just because they're delusional and they're out of touch with nature and reality, they think that they have some kind of I'm joking around here. Yeah, no shit, they're different. Yeah. They'll say that about like wrestlers. It's like, yeah, you know, the Undertaker, he's a different type of cat, you know? It's like what the zombie man?
The zombie.
Yeah. All he does is ride in coffins and hearses and motorcycles.
Yeah.
He's put a roof over your head that's not a fucking box.
Did you see Dean Malenko's using a walker now?
Oh my God! You see, Razor Ramon died in a puddle of piss. No, Dean Malenko. I mean, I have no emotional connection to him though.
No, I mean he's
like Roderick Strong. He's not anything special.
That's a perfect comparison.
He's a good hand.
Yeah. But people are saying, "Oh my God, what happened?" And you go, "What happened?"
Yeah.
He was falling on plywood every night for like 20 years. No wonder he's in a fucking walker.
He's got to be pushing 60 too, right?
Yeah, he looks good though. I mean, he's using a walker just because he's for a wrestler, he looks good.
Yeah, I'd take one of those wheels off. How's he looking?
Not good.
Let's see you do a snap there now, Deanie.
But all those guys, it's like Dana Bryan. Oh, my favorite wrestler is Dean Malenko. And as they're saying, I'm like, really? I gotta watch some tape of Dean Malenko. And it's like, really? You watched wrestling in the 1990s and you thought fucking Dean Malenko was great? That was your favorite wrestler? Are you insane?
Yeah. I mean, I think that that's going to be like people who say at open mics, I knew Gillis was special.
Well, he was at Fergie's.
Yeah, I saw it.
Wednesday.
Care. Yeah.
So
is Pat Meeples. I
like Matt Meeples.
Oh, I like
Matt.
I know. I just wanted to say his name back.
Pat Meeples.
Yeah, I know. But they were there together. And I would have been like, I don't dislike Shane. I've never watched any of his stuff, but what I'm saying is I would have gone up and said hi to Matt before him.
Oh, because you know Matt.
You know me. I just don't care.
I guess for normal, well-adjusted people, that's exactly what I would do.
Well, I disagree because everybody, like, it seems like they either want to talk to the celebrity or they want the celebrity to see them not talk. It's similar to the women. You know what I mean? Like, the fame part of it doesn't mean anything. Like, it's weird to say that because it sounds like you're saying that means nothing to me, man. I don't give a shit about, but it's like, it doesn't make him a bad guy to me. I'm indifferent.
Yeah. Well, I get what you're saying, but I feel like
there's no interaction. He's not going to discover me. Like, people only go up and talk to him because they want to fucking.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yo, I want the selfie, and I want fucking Gillis, dude. He and I are buddies. We used to hang out in Philly. But it's like I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do think Gillis is probably the best comic right now, like famous comic right now. But I mean, like it's just we're in Philly, and it's like, all right, we get it.
He's no Betty Smithsonian.
No, of course not.
No, he's not as brave. No, you know, Betty Smithsonian's. She's.
You think Shane Gillis ever told me if I shoved chicken bones up my ass?
I'll tell you what.
Betty did, not Shane. Shane.
Oh, dude, you can believe she fucking said that. Oh my God, put him in an arena. She's like, she just fucking, she went at it like dude, that was like fucking wet. Oh my God, 10,000 seats selling out. Oh my God, Netflix show about fucking scumbags chewing at what is it, a car dealership or some shit?
Oh, there's the tires or some.
Yeah.
I need to give him credit. Credit to Shane Gillis. He did the shirts on the fake tire place. They say Valley Forge Tire Center. Valley Forge. Got a shout out. No, come on. You have to shout. That's cool.
Yeah, and a bunch of people died there in the Revolutionary War too. Who gives a shit?
That's where that's my area. It's the suburbs of Philadelphia. I love that. That's where I've become a whore. It's like, oh, if she shouts out
HBO started in Wilkes-Barre. I don't give a crack shit about it.
HBO?
Yeah. Well,
that's because it's ran by Jews. You hate Jews.
I do not.
Oh, you don't?
I just have a distaste for greed.
We'll scratch that. We gotta go. We actually, this is me saying we gotta go somewhere. Isn't this shocking?
Yo, say it, nigga.
We gotta go Knishes and Dishes.
Love Knishes and Dishes.
Have you been there before?
Just door dashing. Never ate it.
We have
They're
to try
never
it.
ready. Never. I'll try it. Yeah. Rome could come there. Great future guest, Rome. She likes
Oh yeah.
I told her that place existed, and she said, "No, it doesn't." I'm like, yeah, it does. You fucking Jew. You own it. But
One of my buddies on the Eagles, he lives in that area. But Craig Shoemaker works for the Eagles.
wow,
Yeah, good guy. Nice guy.
man. And I guess he makes the cleats.
He works in the equipment room.
Yeah, he's a shoemaker.
He's a shoemaker. I just got that. I was bad. That was bad on my part. And now I'm seeing all the fucking. I do miss football. Football is.
Yeah, I like that. It's like there's something new you miss about it every week. And for me, it's like I want a fucking 1:00 game between, the Jets and the Bills.
Yeah.
But like when they were mediocre.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I love the random Sunday games. That's why that was a thing about the Super Bowl. Like really the last great football week of the year is the second round, the divisional.
Yeah.
When you're setting up the conference finals.
Exactly.
Because then once the conference championships start,
Ooh, my tootsies.
once the conference championships start, you really feel like it's over.
Yes.
That's like when you turn in your textbooks at school.
And then there's the week between. Like there's the week after the conference championship.
Yeah, Royal Rumble week, nigga.
Is that the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, I always put it in there. At least Vinny would.
Okay, well, never mind.
Well, they have the Pro Bowl there, which is dog
Who gives
shit.
a fuck about the Pro Bowl?
No, at least when it was in Hawaii, it gave the people there something to do. Like, you know what I mean? It was the one thing in
true.
Hawaii.
I remember that's when Fletcher Cox scored a touchdown on the Pro Bowl and Kobe died in a fucking helicopter crash.
Who?
Kobe?
Kobe died?
Kobe Bryant died.
Oh, my God. Did they find his chompers?
His chompers?
Kobe
was he known
Teeth.
for his Kobe Teeth? Yeah.
They're playing together. One of them's in heaven. One of Toby Keith. I used to have a joke where I would
Is
joke
Toby
about,
Keith dead?
Yeah, he died this year.
Oh, that's right. He did die.
We
this
talked
year.
about it before in the show.
Okay.
That's been one. He's made it into the Ain't As Good As I Once Was. Has made it into the keyboard rotation.
Okay.
The B flat, the F, or no, the B flat, the C, the F. She said, "I've seen you in here before."
What's the most popular song he has?
That's one of them. Beer for My Horses with Willie.
That's what it is. Beer for My Horses.
We raise up our horses.
I hate
singing.
that song. I really
like
fucking
it.
hate that song.
I hate the sentiment.
Yeah.
It's like killing people in the street with no evidence. That's terrible. Hang them high for everybody to see, Willie says.
Who
But
else-
he doesn't
who-
write any of that shit.
Willie's a fucking.
Love Willie. You want to
Throw
go
it
see him
down.
with me?
When?
4th of July at night.
No.
Tim, Bob Dylan. I'm going to be there.
Bob Dylan?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Camden. Robert Plant, too.
BB&T?
Yeah. Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be fun. What time are we at? We'll get that out of here.
28.
All right, so like 26, 27 and a half.
What'd you say?
I said raise our glass against horses.
Did you say they actually say?
No, actually, let's just cut this part and leave the naker. Cut from 28 to 28.
Well, I can say I'm black.
Luke, you better watch it.
Oh, it's fine. I'll put it in the notes.
Do you understand? No, do you understand that you're cisgendered and you're using the N-word?
I am wearing a Shady Maple shirt, so I guess I can't really say
Love
that.
Shady Maple. Love Shady Maple.
You've been there before?
No, but I've always wanted to go, and I've missed for 10 years. I lived in Lancaster for a while and didn't go. But no, Shady Maple is great. I love the smell of shit, the manure.
You'll see that, yeah.
Yep, I love the stolen cats. I love the inbreeding.
The stolen cats?
Yeah, people in Lancaster, they steal cats.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
because they break up with their boyfriends and them. They break up and they steal the cat.
Yes.
They start dating Randall Cobb.
Mike Jennings. I have the worst
No,
fucking...
no, it's Gray. I was joking because it was a different Packers guy. I was supposed to just be. I don't want to actually say the guy's name on the show.
I don't know why I was stammering because I hate the way my body looks in this camera. I have dysmorphia.
But yeah, break kayfabe. But yeah, I don't have anything against the two of them. Let them. I hope they're happy. At least he's not Jewish.
Thank God.
Yeah, I really care more about. Actually, I don't want to talk about this. I was thinking the other day when I was driving, gas is damn near $4 a gallon again. It just crept right back up.
So it keeps going back and forth between like $3.59 and $3.79.
Yep.
It's been doing that the past 3 months.
My prediction is that leading up to the election, it's going to go down to $3.39 as a means of getting it's not that always happens for the incumbent, not party specific. Like the gas will go, it's going up now so it can go down to make them look good.
Yeah.
And it's like prices going up before Black Friday.
And you said in your post today, you posted an old picture of yourself.
Yeah.
Gas was higher in 2003?
No, 2008 it was. End of Bush, yeah, it was like 4.5.
Really?
Yeah, that's why people were happy with Obama for a while, because gas got down under $2.
Wow. I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, it's you were alive.
Yeah, but I wasn't getting gas.
You never went in a car? Well, I guess my mother would just complain to me about how we didn't have any money.
I was 9.
Yeah, I mean, that was prime years of me hearing. Cut that too. I don't want that being a
Cut that.
cut. I don't want to say anything like that. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. We're cutting
I'm
everything.
sorry. Hey, usually it's the opposite. You want me to? All right.
I didn't think that was that bad, though.
I know. I just don't want that out there.
I hear you.
I sound as if I'm like in showbiz.
It was 4.5 in 2008.
Yeah, and to George Bush. That's why fucking John McCain couldn't get George Bush near it. Like he was like, "Go away from me. Don't endorse me." Everybody hated Bush.
Wow.
As they should. He's a fucking moron.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Puppet for his father, for Cheney, a dumb bastard.
9/11 starter.
I don't even think he had the brains. It had to be Cheney.
It was Cheney. Cheney literally didn't have a heart. He had to get a heart transplant. He literally didn't have a heart.
My God, we should have brought him here as security. He's still alive.
Yeah, I know. His dumb fucking daughter.
Hate her.
Vagina Cheney.
How is like she feuds with Trump, so she's somehow a champion of the left, and it's like, how is Trump worse than Cheney?
No.
Even if you despise
Trump is
like,
Mahatma Gandhi compared to fucking
well,
Dick
I don't know
Cheney.
about that, but
compared to Dick Cheney?
Yeah, actually, you're right. Hitler is not too like. I would rather be. At least Hitler had a vision. Cheney just did it for money.
Yeah, exactly.
He did it all for the nookie, and the oil. Dick Cheney's a pathetic person. Despise him, and is he at the top of your political hatred list?
Pelosi's probably number 1 for me.
She was at the Sphere.
She was at the Sphere. Yeah,
I was thinking of that. What if I went up and saw her? Could you imagine? There's no way she's a real fan. She just goes to keep up appearances to look cool.
My top 5 hated politicians.
Yeah.
Pelosi number 1. Tom Wolfe is up there.
I don't really hate any except him. I hate Tom Wolfe.
Tom Wolfe is up there. Fauci's up there. Is he?
No, he's a doctor.
All right, so it's Tom Wolfe, Pelosi. Oh God, Lori Lightfoot, Chicago's old mayor.
Yeah.
Rachel Levine. All the PA.
Rachel Levine sending those people, taking her mother out of the goddamn nursing home, sending COVID patients in. She should have just said, "Listen, it's just COVID." Oh. They all knew this was not COVID. It's ridiculous. These people knew.
Oh yeah, I had a mental breakdown over COVID.
You just always talk on this show about how you liked it.
But I had a mental breakdown during it.
You were nervous?
Yeah, because I still haven't had sex at that point. And I was like, I lost a bell. It was a nut up or shut up time then, and then fucking the world closes down.
Yeah, I lost my last years, like 22 to 24 were totally fucked.
Yeah.
Or 23 to 24. Yep, and now that was really the end of me going out. All the bars I went to before that, I don't go to anymore. Now I just go to the bar like once a month with Mike and Rick, and then for comedy.
Did Pub Web close?
I never went to Pub Web, but yeah,
okay.
I think. Draft Horse closed, the Temple bar that was actually pretty good.
Really?
They used to not, like, you could tell a bar is decent if they, my voice cracked, if they don't charge you for soda. If they charge you for, I got charged for a soda $2 at a bar I go to all the time recently. I was livid.
What bar is that?
I don't want to say it on the show. I got it because I do love the place, and it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's you're at a bar, I get it, but I've been to this place probably 5-6 dozen times. Only committed 3 or 4 hate crimes there a week, and that's how they treat. No, that's great.
That's Biden's America for you.
Let's talk about a real bar, Bar 13. They would never do that there. Joe G's hosting the mic there soon.
Yeah,
the Pride.
Gay mic, yes.
He hosted it last year. We've talked on the show before. Former guest Joe G.
When Joe G brought his boyfriend to the show,
Nick, not the Nick we mentioned earlier, by the way.
Was that his gay mic? Or is that another?
He's brought him to a bunch of stuff.
I know, but remember Xander's set?
Yeah, that was the gay mic. Our friend Xander Hobson, an older black man, if you could believe this, he doesn't have the most progressive views on homosexual relationships. He said, "You two, listen. I'll do the impression. Y'all two are some handsome men. If y'all were my sons, I would be devastated over this. Y'all should be out fucking women." It's like, Xander, if your two sons were fucking, you'd be more upset that they were men. But now listen, incest is one thing, but you touching penises with your own brother? But yeah, no. And then our friend Steve, another former guest, as we've talked about, ripped up the Bible in front of Joe.
Yes.
I wonder what'll happen this year. Something. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I mean, he said there are a lot of.
I have to censor that one.
Yeah, Tay maybe too. Mike Rice.
Tay will come out of the closet.
He'll put a rainbow flag in a bowl of Minute Maid.
Yo,
not Minute Maid.
And he'll be like, yo, it's weird that niggas ain't gay. Niggas is straight. That's weird, cuz.
Yo, you gayer than me though. My pit bulls, they're actually hetero. That's Brandon Combs. Yeah, all our guests. I had a good guest planned for tonight, but he couldn't come. So it's gonna be funny though, because I like the thought of like just bringing somebody we don't know who it is, and it reminds me of when Kramer found the TV set, and he's like, "Who do we have here, Jerry?"
I don't know who it is. I really have no clue.
It's someone in the group chat.
Okay.
All right, so if it's anyone in the group chat, it's fine.
I know. I'm trying to think of who it would be.
All right, it's not Paul. Carson's not coming.
No, well, he's all the way in Jersey.
Yeah,
that'd be impossible for him to come.
Yeah, not in this reality. Paul's a silly boy. Another guy. Look him up online. Paul Carson, nice guy. He'd be a great guest on this. He would.
He'd be phenomenal.
But he's on the Weekday Comics too. I haven't seen him. I haven't been to Mike's outside of 13 in quite a while.
No, it's good to go. I went to Brownies with Mac and Dunbar. That was fun.
Yeah, and then there's the one on Wednesday at Cookies. And I'm not talking about the thin
Mints.
No, yeah, that's the one you had the show at, right? With Bickle? The Cookies place, the Speakeasy?
Speakeasy where no one showed up.
Yeah. Steve Bickle, my goodness, I haven't seen him in a long time.
Hope he's doing good.
Oh, yeah, me too. He's the type of guy who'll come out and be talking about his kids. Be wearing a denim jacket and a fucking Peaky Blinders hat and a bow tie. I don't say that disparagingly. But he's a roughneck. He knows that sometimes you say blunt things. He'll come out there and he'll be like, listen, so I'm a father. And I told my daughter, you wipe your ass with 3 rubs, that's it. So she comes to me with the 6th rub. It's him. I screamed at my daughter over how many freckles were on her ass. Could you believe it?
I could never have kids. That's another thing that's been going on.
Oh, but they're cute at that age, 19.
19. That's another thing. It's like if I have sex with a woman and I slip one past the end zone and she's pregnant.
All right. Terrell Owens over here. He's going. Randy Moss, 3 receptions, 198 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's just impregnated.
Who's that running back on the fucking Patriots that had like 400 yards in one game?
Jonas Gray, and then never did it again.
Yeah.
I think he was a Notre Dame guy, too.
Jonas Gray.
Bet he didn't fit in.
That doesn't make you nervous at all.
What?
When fornicating is that you can get a girl pregnant.
Yeah.
It makes you.
But most girls are on the pill. They're either on the pill or they have the, that
dream catcher thing.
Yeah, I thought it was like one of those badminton, the birdie.
Oh, the birdie, yeah.
No, it's called an IUD. It stands for incredibly, understandably discussed. I don't know. I can't even think of it. Women are putrid.
IUD's a weird acronym to make a joke about.
IUD, anyway. Yeah. It's women talk about it all the time.
Yeah, you know me.
And then he dislodged my IUD. So what? This guy had like an 18-inch cock going inside you that bent.
Women comics sometimes. Oof.
Women are fucking idiots. You know what it is? You can win over any woman. You just go in with the in and up. They love the in and up, folks.
Folks, you put the in and up in.
They stick themselves up like they're on a roller coaster and the adrenaline. They all love it when you're rubbing this part of the finger against the inner roof. That's their weakness. They all love it.
Yeah.
The in and up. All our female viewers, all of them, and 6 of them are Tom Connor's genders. They're gonna comment on that. Tell us how you feel about that.
The in and the up, folks.
Yeah, the in and up. And by that I mean you break into their house, you take them to the.
Let's not do that.
No. I don't condone breaking in and entering unless it's the homeless man. So we haven't seen any more, but he's a great running joke.
Yeah, we haven't seen any.
No. I think he's gone for good. Hopefully dead. I have a new story about
Yes.
a neighbor. The other night I was out late. I was doing I don't even know what I was doing. Strutting around the parking lot.
Strutting, yeah.
No, I think I was getting food. And our two of our neighbors, they live like in this like quadrant, but up. I couldn't see, but they had the windows open and were loudly having intercourse, like to the point that it could have been in Wedding Crashers as a comedy scene.
You could see them having sex?
No, you could hear them. Like the bed was right there and the blinds were closed, but they left the windows open.
Who did you run into like 10 minutes ago?
That's what I was going to get there, nigga. I
Sorry.
saw a woman. No, I'm kidding, dude. I did the same thing to you like 4 times in that opening story. I saw her out there and I was trying to think. I was like, now that's a Seinfeld episode.
Oh, it is a Seinfeld.
Is that her? Is that... I don't know.
Is that the lady, the white lady with the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's nice.
Oh, she is good looking.
She's really good looking.
I hope,
She's
like,
with-
I
she's-
want that to be her.
She's with that fucking like drug addict looking guy, not Jeff. But like
They always are.
always are.
They
yeah.
always are. The women with the tiny tattoos always get with guys with Adderall prescriptions that they've
Yes.
had since they were 11, even though they're 34.
Yeah. I follow a guy who's on some boxing right now on Instagram. He's
Ryan Rins, yeah.
No, not Ryan. Hey, I just took about this VCR. I'm gonna put it back together. Crazy. I sold my kid for Adderall.
Yeah, $137 right there. eBay. I don't pay taxes on it.
He's on some boxing and he's trying to find a job. His name's Jesse. He lives in San Diego. I just found him randomly, and he's he was working at AT&T in sales for like three weeks, and he quit that.
Oh man! Then he went to the Urban Skillet.
He went to the Urban Skillet, quit
Yeah.
that. And then he went to work at a fiberglass company for 3 weeks, quit that. Now
He puts on his LinkedIn 3 weeks at a job.
No, but I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
He posts videos every day talking about it. And he was posting.
This one's for my haters.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm out at the fiberglass place.
No, he goes, hey, guys, so I'm actually starting at the solar company now. We're selling solar door to door.
Oh, the sun.
Yeah.
Of course, George, work for the sun. How'd you not think of that earlier? Hey, buddy. And if you're willing to work nights, I hear the sun has a friend that can hire.
Oh, my God. Oh, I'm lightheaded. That really got me. Oh, my God.
Oh my! We should.
Oh.
We could write Seinfeld.
Oh, my God. But so it's all commission based, no salary. So
these
Me and-
fucking pyramids. Whoever comes up with that is evil. Evil.
no, you had to be a fucking retard to even get fall for this though.
How
I mean,
old is this guy?
This guy's like 30.
Uh.
So me and everybody, like 8 other people that follow him, were like, Jesse, get out of that solar company, man. It's scam. He goes, listen, man. You know, I've been trying to, do it for my daughter.
Rolling heads.
Rolling heads. I'm like, I need more positivity, man. I can't take all these haters saying that the solar company's a scam, man. And it's like, what the fuck? We're trying to help you, Jesse.
Yeah, this is like a flat earther or something. It's you know
just
what I mean?
like that. Yeah, he's zonked out of his
They have to
mind.
come to the realization on their own.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they think it's just you trying to
100%.
poison their
Yeah,
mind.
you're right. 100%. Yes. Just like women.
Yeah. Yeah, that really is. That's
Did you work for a Ponzi scheme?
for a couple weeks during the pandemic. That's
Did you
what
make
really,
any money off of it though?
No, they paid. I remember on the show I've said before, they paid me a wage that was like too embarrassing to even say, and you'd get sales like commission once
Yeah.
you started selling. But the guy said, a lot of these jobs they don't even they aren't going to pay like that, but we're paying you this flat rate of this much money a week. And when they say per week, it's because the hourly is so bad.
Yes.
They say this much money a week, and it's an investment in you. So it's like, oh yeah, because you don't right. It's an investment. You're going to give me a little bit of money, so I could spend 8 hours a day here listening to what you have to say. That's
Exactly.
it's called work.
Yes.
Piece of shit.
And you can't say how much they paid you?
I'm not. No. But I mean, I was still in like school. I didn't really plan to be working at that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I planned to be. I got it before the year even ended.
Yeah.
But brutal the way this economy is. And COVID made it impossible. It was already stacked against young people, but it's fucked now.
COVID was actually for jobs.
Yeah, you could get jobs.
You can't get jobs now.
No, they lay people off once the workforce comes back. Once it gets
Exactly.
competitive, they'll
Yeah.
just cut you.
Yeah.
Or they'll combine. It's like, well, they bring in efficiency experts. They'll pay a guy more money than they would have paid for the other jobs to come in and combine jobs.
Yeah.
Give you, all right, so now you're going to work instead of the 9 to 5. You're going to have to come in Sundays. So 4:30 to 3 a.m. And then we're going to need you back Monday at 8:30 for the conference call.
Yeah. Me and Dumber got back from the show and we watched Office. You ever watch Office Space?
Love Office Space.
It's fantastic. But then
it's like fucking Idiocracy, where it's not really that funny, but it's smart.
Yeah, but it pissed me off because like he goes, okay, I cannot take this corporate stuff anymore, and he leaves that place after it burns down. Cuts to him, he works as a construction hand, which is a lot worse than working in an office. I think I couldn't do that.
I think that's the point, that you can't escape it.
Yeah,
you leave. That's what everybody does. They leave their job. Like people at the grocery store where I worked. Like they're like, listen, by summertime, I'm not gonna be here anymore. Then you'll see them. They'll either 3 years later, they'll either still be there, they'll have left and come back 4 or 5 times. They'll be dead of a heroin overdose, or they'll be working at Little Caesars.
Yeah. When I graduated college,
nobody messing with you.
I was working.
Hey, Little Caesar, Caesar.
I think in 2019, I was working at that nursing home place in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And like, I would see people that spent like. It is depressing seeing people that spend the rest of their lives working in office jobs, but it's more depressing seeing people spend the rest of their lives at lower paying, hard working jobs like working in a kitchen at a nursing home.
What about seeing people spend the rest of their lives in a fucking small nursing home room waiting to die? Well, they had their time.
No, well, they had their time. Yeah.
Yeah.
they're at 80 and 90. These people are like, oh, I started here when I was 16. Now I'm 47. It's like, what?
But listen, I get to use the upstairs bathroom now.
But it's like I would see these people that spent like 30 years in a kitchen, and I'm like, oh my god, and
they like it. They like the consistency. There's a certain amount of.
I know, but it's like, and like they expect people. They I was leaving for college, and I was like, hey, once I graduate, I'm probably not going to come back. She goes, oh, you'll be back. I'm like,
they always say that.
I'm like, all right, well now I'm definitely not going to come back.
They said that to Rick at the grocery store where we worked. He's getting a job like with some responsibility at the car place where he works, and he's worked it and gotten promoted now over years and stuff. But he was leaving. He was graduating college and getting a half decent job with a business degree, and they said, you'll be back. It's like, really? He'll be back to his teenage job working for $8.75?
What the fuck? Are you insane?
And they said it to everybody. They said, they all. It's like they just say it. And yet then somebody will die, and they'll be like all these people, that the hometown heroes. Like there's this one guy who thinks everybody in this town likes him. He got arrested a few years ago. He's a teacher. He brought fucking beer to a prom. He bought beer for a bunch of kids at a prom, and he got in trouble. And everybody's like, oh, he's the cool guy.
Oh, Jesus. That's horrible.
He looks like Michael Mack, but he's 20 years younger and 100 pounds heavier and looks older.
Mm-hmm.
Like how
Michael Mack. No.
Mack, I believe, I'm going to say his age. I don't give a goddamn. He said he's 48, but he looks like he's 38.
Yeah, Mack's great. But
this guy is 35, looks like he's 43, and is 100 pounds heavier, but gets sucked off by townies because he's like, oh, he's a tank.
Yeah,
he's a fucking tank, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's insane. Imagine, like, we had a guy, we had the theater director and the I think the band teacher both get arrested for having sex with minors at school.
You're saying that the theater guy was a pervert?
Who would have thought? I was surprised he fucked women. I thought he was gay. That's like, I was like, oh, good on you, T. No.
I was
Mr. Serpentine was his name.
He was always squirming.
He was always squirming.
Is his name really Mr.
And another one was
You're
Jeremy.
joking.
Swear to God.
You know in Welcome to the Jungle?
My serpentine. Oh, I want to hear you scream.
That's when he's raping him.
I gotta find it now.
Mr. Serpentine.
Mr. Serpentine.
That's like a fucking novel guy.
Former Archbishop Carroll High School teacher Nick Serpentine gets probation in student sex case. I hope they should. Yeah, there he is.
Ooh, what is he, Chinese?
I want
Oh no, he's just crying.
He's crying because he just ruined his life.
Man, yeah, I just think that you should start calling yourself Luke Serpentine.
Luke Serpentine?
That's probably tasteless to take your name from something like that, but
I know. Who would do that?
There
he is. Springfield man admitted having sex with student. Page 3. That's Mr. Serpentine.
I'll bet he had a period where he just had that soul patch and shaved
Oh
the
yeah,
curtain.
oh yeah. I remember one time me and my buddy Ryan got called to the principal's office, and we're sitting there,
Badasses.
and I have
I would
anxiety
get really
now,
scared.
and
I'd get scared.
I would have anxiety attacks.
I hate being in trouble.
And Mr. Serpentine walks in and goes, guys got called to the principal's office. We're like, yeah. He goes, don't sweat it. I never sweat it. 5 years later, he's fucking a 13-year-old. This guy's...
Oh my God. He's a Democrat.
He is a Democrat, yeah. There's Chris. And we had Jeremy Triplett also have sex with a student.
Mr. Serpentine, he could have been there at the border to fucking get the people who are out running the border patrol.
He works at a bar in Philadelphia. That's now. I think.
That's great. Maybe when they bring in fake IDs, he keeps them and then goes to the fucking address to see if they really live there.
Maybe.
He's still alive, or allowed out.
Yeah, he's allowed out.
And did he go to jail?
He went to jail.
So he's a sex offender.
Yeah.
Oh man, you want to go mess with him one day?
I don't think I'll ever go to a bar in Philly.
Can you tell me where he works? I'll go.
I have no idea where he works.
You think about that's what's really neat. It's like I really am a pacifist. I don't get in fights. I even with lousy film directing dwarves, I don't get in fights. But like I think fighting physically is stupid. Dorian, I
thought you meant Little Joe.
No.
I
Don't talk about Little Joe like that. I love Joe. He's a future guest on the show.
Yes.
we were it's not that it's literally a pun. Joe, he spells his name Jough. We're spilling his gimmick, brother. But so now we text each other anything that ends in OW or OE. Like for example, I don't have my toes out right now. I don't have my tufts. Yo, this is my daughter, Tough.
Remember the last we ever left, we saw shout out Little Joe. We're big.
We
love Little Joe.
I was talking about another. We made a he
made a joke, but I mean,
well, we were apologizing. We didn't even do anything. I feel I'm more apologizing because we're talking about something nobody knows about.
Right.
Like the goings on of the Philly scene. It's like half of our audience knows it, and half of it doesn't.
Exactly.
The bottom line is Philly comedy is a waste of time. But I think fighting is stupid because if a guy who thinks that the sky is purple beats you up, that doesn't make it purple.
Right.
So, like, what's the point of fighting?
What were you saying? You're a pacifist in regards to the teacher working at a bar?
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't go and, you know what I mean? Like, me going and kicking his ass isn't going to make him less of a pedophile. He's still going to he's just going to be scared to do it.
I know, but I remember.
But he'll go back.
My buddy.
He will. He's a fucking, if he fucked the kid and is out this soon after, it's not enough of a consequence for him to stop.
Yeah, my buddy said that he was talking to his friends, and they told him that, like, they went into a bar and they saw him, and he said, "Oh, hey, what's up, guys?" And they're like,
the nerve when he was convicted.
Aren't you fucking kids?
Did he plead guilty to like a lesser charge?
I can look it up.
If he pled guilty, that's like you should just be ashamed. You're like,
who do you think he is, a politician?
Yeah.
Former Archbishop Carroll High School theater director was sentenced to 3 years of sex offender probation.
Oh my God.
Whatever happened to
this guy? Had to know somebody.
Oh my God, yeah. Well,
yeah, but you think about it. If somebody went in there and just beat the shit out of him, who's convicting him?
True. And this is Jeremy.
Cops have used that to their advantage for years. They used to say the same thing about minorities and still do.
Well, there's another teacher that got arrested from my school. It's Jeremy Triplett. Archbishop John.
All three of them? The Jeremy Triplets. That's fucking Hubsher's 3 fucking tits. I
want to see if there's a picture of this
There's
guy.
3 moles, the Jeremy
what
Triplets.
What did he say? Charged with having sexual contact with students. At least they're women.
A football coach at Rick and Nick's school got arrested for that, too.
Really?
Pollock, yeah.
Just charged. I don't know how long he was in prison for.
That guy's still in the can, I think.
Facing a felony count.
And then there's, of course, the guy from my old job who shot his wife.
Really?
Yeah, he shot his wife, then shot himself.
I want to show you, at least show you a picture. There he is. There's Jeremy.
Oh, my God, yeah, there's his brains on the floor. No, that's good.
Oh, no, it just went away. But, yeah, this guy was also...
You know what? I'll live if I don't see the pedophile. Sorry.
There he is. Jeremy Triplett.
We should edit this to show Dan DePriel. At least this guy doesn't... This guy fucks kids in the ass, but at least he doesn't have an apostrophe in his last name.
That's a good point. But, yeah, he was... we actually had him in 8th grade before he was teaching in my 8th grade music class for like just temping.
Dan DePriel, what was he, ham boning?
Not Dan DePriel, Jeremy Triplett. And he was like he was nice. Then in high school he was like we were talking during something he was running, and he was saying we got 54 minutes left.
Oh, that's not what I was looking at.
What are we looking at?
What does that say with the green? Is that the audio? The mic aux?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Why?
Because I just saw Mike Ox do 5 minutes at Fergie's the other night. It sounds like a comic name. That was a bad joke.
But yeah, he was saying something, and he played for the Pope for like that when he came. He was playing the piano for the Pope when he came to Philadelphia that one time.
Maybe I could do that next time.
And he was saying, guys, I think you're cool, but I actually play for the Pope, and it's like, you're gay. Yeah. You're gay.
I actually played with the Pope.
Yeah.
And Joe Pa knew about that too. The fuck.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Well, it's time
for the movie,
for the segment. All right, we're gonna talk about Happy Gilmore because they're remaking
Happy Gilmore. Are we making Happy Gilmore?
Well, they're having a sequel. Happy Gilmore. You have to go to your happy place. I want more money. I love Sandler, but that guy just, like, you see the memes, it's like he just makes excuses to do movies with hot wives and fucking Tropical Paradise. That's literally all he does.
Yes.
Then he makes Uncut Gems, which is a really good movie, but it's like how revolutionary. They're Arabs yelling over each other.
Yeah.
He put on a fake mole. He grew out stubble. Well, guess what? If you're a fucking greaseball pawn shop owner, you don't have good skin.
Yeah.
You fuck.
I loved Uncut Gems.
Great movie. He got shot at the end, and The Weeknd raped his girlfriend.
No.
The Weeknd?
That was consensual.
All right.
They're both doing cocaine.
Oh, yeah, yes, right. You're right.
Is it me? Am I wrong?
In today's society, yeah, but also in ethical time. But no, I mean, I bet you The Weeknd has had consensual sex every time he's had sex. I bet you every time the woman has agreed.
Well, he can't feel his face.
Oh, did you guys hear? No, it's just you. Did you listen to? Hey, Al. Did you hear they're taking "In God We Trust" off the dollar and they're replacing it with a different American quote? And it's from a president. It's Bill Clinton.
Is that serious?
Yeah. The quote is, "Don't you fucking tell anyone about this, you whore, you pig."
Are they really getting rid of "In God We Trust"?
No.
I just
wanted to say. I got to say that on stage. I want to say that.
I was about to get really pissed off.
You shut your fucking mouth. I believe it was the great Bill Clinton who once said, "I'm the governor of Arkansas. Suck my dick."
Oh, hi, Hillary. How are you?
Hey, can I get some carrots with my fetus? My wife's a bitch. Well, it's a mighty fine day to be nude. Hey, Bill Clinton.
I just saw those Family Guy things kill me. The one with Bruce with the fucking rabbit. He goes, "If I pull his ears back, he looks Chinese."
That was good. Yeah.
Give me carrot. Give me lettuce.
The Asian Santa. What you want? What you want for Christmas? Fire truck. What color? Red. Next. Ah! And he throws the kid.
There was the monkey.
I want side eye.
What was the monkey? Was the monkey one? Oh my.
Cornelius. Oh yeah, the Japanese. This is the worst day ever. Oh my. Oh God. It's like supposed to be a Japanese guy seeing the nuke fall. The one we glorified in the movie that won all the Oscars, and it ends up just being a monkey falling from the sky.
Yeah.
It's Asian American Heritage Month, and I've long been a stander-upper for Asians. The 2 movies of the summer last year. One about toys that Asian kids break their fingers off to make. Another one about dropping a nuke.
What movies were they?
Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Oh, yeah, I didn't watch either.
No, me neither. Oppenheimer's been on Peacock for I don't want to see. Oh, you're fucking. I find that repulsive. The atom bomb.
Yeah, who the hell thinks of it? I don't know. It's so. I don't want to get sad and depressed. That's
no. That's how sick it is. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to question maybe it wasn't right to use this.
Maybe.
But it's true that if they went into mainland Japan, they would have lost way more people.
Yeah.
And the responsibility of the people elected is to protect as many Americans as they can. At least that's Trump would have dropped this and not cared at all.
Yeah.
Obama would have dropped it and lied about it. Biden would have shit his pants. Hunter would have smoked crack. But what were we doing for the movie?
The woke movie. Happy Gilmore?
Oh, yeah, Happy Gilmore.
Instead of golf.
No, it's golf. It's just a Japanese bald-headed woman who was raised by 2 Filipino dads. And then Happy Gilmore finds her, and she actually accuses him of sexual assault.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then Carl Weathers actually gets killed. Chubbs, his hand gets...
He dies from the vaccine, this movie.
Well, actually, they put the alligator on trial.
Instead
His
of
name is Kyle Snapperhouse.
Well, no, it's Kyle
Then he goes-
Snapperhouse.
And then the alligator's there in the chair. He goes, like when Kyle was crying. Kyle Rittenhouse is a little pussy. I hate him.
Why do you hate him?
He cried like a bitch on the stand.
Yeah, because he could have gotten put. He could have got put
Also,
in
but
prison
he
for the
didn't
rest
need to
of his
be there. I
life.
don't think he should have gone to jail, but he shouldn't have been there with a gun.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
That's
I
exactly
don't
how
give
I
a shit
feel.
about him. I only care about him in the context of him bothering other people. I hope he
Yeah.
gets a show on. I hope he gets on The View one day.
Well, he was defending shop owners from the looting.
Right, he was 17 years old.
When he was 17, exactly.
He was fucking.
How about get a life then? Play video games like a normal fucking person.
I'll tell you what. With the pussy he's getting now, it's probably worth it. I would,
Yeah, same.
even if he did get sodomized in prison, which
Who
I'm
was
sure
the
that-
woman that gave a hand job in the fucking movie theater to the play of Beetlejuice? Was not Marjorie Taylor Greene. It's the other hot Republican senator woman.
I didn't even know this.
Fuck, I forget her name then.
Well, that's a good cliffhanger for next week. Thank you, everybody,
Thank you,
for
everybody.
listening to the Ghouls.
Thank you. Take care.